What's up, everybody? Once again, it is time for Funko News. This edition of Funko News was recorded on July 2nd, 2023. So some figures that are available right now do include the Hot Topic exclusive Haiku figure that you see here. Target is getting in their exclusive Miles Morales soda, and it is not numbered. The Michael Jackson Bad Pop album is showing up in stores. That is a common item, so you'll find that with various retailers. On Funko.com, they do have the exclusive Peter Pan 6-pack sodas with cooler, which is still listed at the time of this recording, but do bear in mind that usually once something sells out on Funko.com, it is not guaranteed to get a restock. So if you're interested in that, you might want to go ahead and pick it up. Also available on Funko.com right now is the Facette Spider-Man. They also have listed the Crunchyroll exclusive Vosh that you see here, and I actually don't even see this listed on Crunchyroll at the time of this recording, so you can, like I said, go ahead and get it with Funko.com. They also have this Yamato figure on the way. It's not available just yet, but this Yamato from One Piece figure does have a chase variant, so it probably will sell out pretty quickly once it does get listed on Funko.com. You can go ahead and sign up for a notification right now if you are interested in that figure. Funko's 25th anniversary Fun on the Run box became available on Funko.com, and at the time of this recording, that's still listed, but what I said before does still apply. You know, once this sells out, it's not guaranteed for a restock. I do want to run through the items real quickly just to clear this up for some individuals. So, I mean, basically what you see is what you get. So, of course, there's a set of Bitty Pops focused on Freddy Funko. There's the Freddy Funko bobblehead. There is the Rewind figure, which does have a black and white chase variant. There's the Freddy Funko as the Flash, and of course, the chase variant for that has the reverse Flash colors. And then there's the Space Ghost Soda, which does have a chase. And finally, there is a pin set as well, a Fun on the Run pin set. So like I said, what you see here is pretty much what you get, except, you know, with the chases, of course, you're not going to get all of the chases. Again, this box is listed right now. Once it sells out, that's probably going to be it, though. Also listed on Funko.com right now are these upcoming tees here. You can go ahead and sign up for a notification. They're not available to purchase just yet, but they do have a Fun on the Run tee on the way and also a Camp Fun Days tee on the way. Still focusing on Funko.com, there's a lot going on with it. These are some upcoming figures. So you see here, Porco Galliard from Attack on Titan is getting a Funko.com exclusive. Very interesting design there for that character. We also have Obani from Demon Slayer on the way. We have the Ravenclaw Deluxe figure going on there. And we also have the 25th anniversary Spider-Man, which I really want to hear from individuals. What do you think about this series of figures? Have you picked up any of those yet? These 25th anniversary figures that, of course, are bringing Pops out of the vault. I haven't added one to my collection. I'm just curious how people feel about those. You also see here that Wally has a Facette figure on the way. Remember that C-3PO also has a Facette figure on the way with Funko.com. There's a Troy Aikman exclusive on the way. Ozzy Osbourne is getting a Funko.com exclusive. I did want to point out with the Fun on the Run box from the actual tour stops that instead of the Flash, that is going to have the dynamic duo Batman Freddy Funko. I'm not sure if there's going to be any other Pops involved. That's the only one that I've seen at this point. And of course, you still get those other items, including that Space Ghost soda. Remember that Hot Topic has started doing this pop of the week where they put one of their exclusives on a discount, and right now the Loki Agent of Asgard pop is selling for only $6, and that's a pretty cool pop there. I might actually go ahead and get that one myself. I almost got it a couple of weeks ago. I'm kind of glad I waited now, but at $6, I think that's you know, an easy purchase there. I also want to point out here that a Fun on the Run Jackie Robinson is on the way with the MLB backpack. Now, as far as these Fun on the Run exclusives are concerned, I will be covering a couple in a moment here, some more. Some of them have been showing up at Walmart. Some of them may get listed on Funko.com. I'm not really sure about that. You know, we'll have to wait to kind of learn some more information about these. And it seems that Julio Rodriguez, his pop, which I did share with you all previously, could drop on Funko.com tomorrow. So these are some more Fun on the Run exclusives. So we see here we have the Jaws poster with Chief Brody. We also have the Big Lebowski movie poster with the dude. That is definitely one I want to add to my collection. I'm a huge fan of that movie. I do have some of the original Pops. You also see here Liv Morgan, and then we have this big size here of Bumblebee, this jumbo Bumblebee as well. These were actually found at a Walmart, and the pictures were posted by Las Vegas Funkaholic. Shout out to them for sharing these images here. Like I said, you know, these may be exclusive to Walmart. They may show up on Funko.com. We'll just have to wait and see what happens with them. But yes, they are being labeled as Fun on the Run exclusive. So if you go to a tour stop, you know, maybe they have these available for purchase. I'm not really sure. I haven't heard too much about what the tour stop is like at this point. The Stranger Things NFTs are on the way. They will have a drop on Thursday, July 13th at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. You see here that the physical pops are focused on D&D. And of course, within this mix, there is the Freddy Funko as Eddie, which I think is pretty cool. Wouldn't mind having that in my collection, but I don't go for the NFTs, and the second market prices are pretty insane for the physical pops. So I probably won't end up getting that one, but I do like that particular figure. The GameStop exclusive glow-in-the-dark Blue Beetle releases on Wednesday, July 5th. And as far as the common figures are concerned, they're probably already showing up in stores. If you don't see these in your area just yet, they should be there very soon. You also see here the Sonic the Hedgehog Pocket Pop and Pop T that is on the way. And this appears to be a common item, so it should be pretty easy to track down. Remember that GameStop has this exclusive Boruto Hokage series going on, and here is the reveal of Kakashi. I did not see this listed on the website, but if you don't see it at the time of you checking out this video, it should be there very soon. And of course, you could ask about it in store as well if you want to pre-order that. And GameStop has this promotion going on for Super Anime Week, so that does include Descartes as an exclusive figure from Trigun. Another figure I did not see listed, but I guess you could ask about that with GameStop or just wait to see if it shows up on the website. And of course, they do have a lot of deals on anime figures right now, collectibles. I saw some very low price pops, so especially if you're a new collector, you may want to check that out and see what is available with GameStop. There is an Avatar game on the way, and it's called Crossroads of Destiny. That should be a common item, should be pretty easy to track down. And then Crunchyroll has an exclusive Bakugo skateboard deck on the way. Of course, Bakugo from My Hero Academia. Not sure if they got this one listed just yet. If you don't see it right now, should be listed pretty soon though. There are Bitty Pop singles on the way. Up to this point, we've just been seeing those 4-packs, which run for around 15 bucks. But yes, there are singles on the way, and they're already proving to be popular because these have actually already pre-sold out on Entertainment Earth. But you can check for them with various retailers. Right now, we're seeing the Harry Potter ones and the Disney ones, and we'll see what else Funko decides to do with this. There's a new Jeffrey from Toys R Us figure on the way, and this one will be a Macy's exclusive like the other most recent ones. Focusing on Pop Asia and also, the Philippines in particular, you see here this glow-in-the-dark Freddy Funko as Champ figure, which is a Fanatics exclusive. That means it's a Philippines exclusive. Somebody did ask in the comments how they could get their hands on this figure. I'm just going to say when it comes to the Philippines exclusives, the Pop Asia exclusives, I see them sometimes with smaller online retailers. You can shop around and look for them. I'm not really going to suggest one particular retailer because I'm not familiar with all these companies. So I'm just going to say shop around, and you should be able to track down any of these figures if you are interested in them. Along with that, you also see here this Asia exclusive Lucky Cat figure, which is on the way. The Toy-Con exclusive TC02 or TC02, and then also the Asia exclusive Punk Drunkers as well. So like I said, with these figures, shop around with online retailers, look into a retailer that you trust if you want to try to order any of these figures. I'm not sure if you'll find them right now at the time of this video, but you may be able to track them down soon enough. This Entertainment Earth exclusive Disney 100 Heritage Sketch Mini Backpack, long title there, that is available for pre-order right now. That's up for an August release. There are also these black and white Mickey and Friends plushies on the way. I don't see them listed just yet. You might be able to track them down somewhere, but if you're not seeing them right now, they should be on the way very soon. You also see here these Nightmare Before Christmas plushes that are on the way, and I have seen these listed. Of course, they're common, so you could check for them with various retailers. Some other things that you can pre-order right now do include the U.S. Women's National Team Pop Tees that you see here. There's also the TWA Stewardess. We have that new Toucan Sam Pop, which this is the official look at it. Now, I did share some, I think a rough image of it earlier. And then you also have here the 7-inch plush, which is also listed with various retailers. Now, the Pokemon Center exclusive Pearlescent Squirtle is not listed just yet. That is coming soon. Once it gets listed, it's probably going to sell out quickly because the other ones did. So, yeah, if you see that get listed, you might as well go for it if you really want to have that in your collection. You can also pre-order right now with various retailers the Eren Yeager, this being a character from Attack on Titan Pop and Tea set. There's these My Hero Academia plushes and also these Demon Slayer plushes as well, which I have seen listed online. With the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, you see they have a set of plushes here. They also have these mystery minis, and then based on Mutant Mayhem, the upcoming movie, there are these Pocket Pops. All these items are starting to show up in stores. Along with Mutant Mayhem, there are also this set of soda figures. I don't really collect Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, even though I am a fan. If I was going to get anything based on Mutant Mayhem, it probably would be these sodas. You see that they have some cool chase variants going on here, some glow-in-the-dark ones and metallic ones. And I do like they try to represent the art style for the movie with these figures, with the angles on them and everything. I think it looks pretty cool. So yeah, I really do like the look of these sodas. And then those same characters that you just saw for the sodas have Pops as well, with the addition of Splinter also. And I do like Splinter design. And it's pretty cool that he is voiced by Jackie Chan as well. I had been debating on whether or not I'm going to go see this movie in a theater, but I think I will. After seeing the latest preview, yeah, I think it looks interesting enough and funny enough to go check out on the big screen. Let me know what your thoughts are about this particular movie. Do you plan to go check it out? As far as exclusives are concerned, based on Mutant Mayhem, you see here there is an Amazon exclusive glow-in-the-dark 4-pack, which seems to be kind of drifting in and out of availability on the website. I'm not really sure what's going on with that, but if you don't see it at the time of you checking out this video, it should be available soon enough. And I do like that all of the turtles are glow in the dark. This is not one of those 4-packs where it's just one character randomly getting the glow in the dark treatment. No, all 4 of them are glow in the dark, so I think that is pretty awesome there. You also see here that the Target exclusives are starting to show up in store. That does include the Jumbo Leonardo and then also Leo in the Turtle Van, which I'm kind of surprised that they put him in the Turtle Van. When I think about the Turtle Van, I usually think about either Donatello, who basically put it together, or Michelangelo. But yeah, they went with Leonardo. Maybe there's a reason for that based on the movie. Well, you will see here soon enough. There's also this Michelangelo Pop Tee with Pocket Pop that's on the way. And even though I have this here with the exclusive items, from what I can tell, that seems like it's going to be a common item there. So that's all that's going on with Mutant Mayhem right now. Like I said, if you look around in stores, you'll probably see some of the figures showing up already. Now, I think these items here are pretty cool. So we have a Harry Potter movie poster, which had been rumored to be on the way, but you see here that it has Ron, Harry, and Hermione together. And this is something I was wondering if Funko was going to start to do with these, you know, posters and pop albums and all that, if they were going to start to put more than one character, more than one person into them. And yeah, I think it's very cool to see the 3 lead characters there with the Harry Potter poster. And then we have the Dark Knight movie poster with Batman and the Joker. I actually like that they did include the Joker in there. Now, the proportions of the bodies is different from what I'm used to seeing. As a matter of fact, I think the Joker almost looks like he has clown feet. Maybe that's fitting for the character, but it's a little bit distracting to me. But regardless, I still like the look of that Dark Knight movie poster. I can see adding that to my collection. I have not seen these listed for pre-order just yet, but again, they should be available pretty soon. With Hocus Pocus 2, you see that there are Pops, plushes, and Pocket Pops on the way. Wouldn't be surprised if we get some more based on Hocus Pocus in the future, near future here. And it does seem like they are moving forward with a 3rd movie. I was not crazy about the 2nd movie. I especially did not like the character Gilbert. I didn't think he was funny. I really was annoyed by the choices that his character made. Yeah, and I thought the movie overall was kind of forgettable. But yeah, kind of share your own critique of Hocus Pocus 2 with me in the comments. You know, what did you think of that movie if you did decide to check it out? This is a better look at the Captain Planet figures that are on the way, and I think there will be a variant of Captain Planet. We did see some early artwork of him flying previously, so it seems like that pop may happen at some point. And then there are new Daria pops on the way. A couple years back, Funko did do a Daria figure as a con exclusive, and I think that one is running for around like $70 in terms of value right now. But yes, there's a new Daria on the way, and she does have a chase variant. You also see 2 of her friends here being represented, Jane and Jody, although I can't remember if they were fully friends, if she was fully friends with Jody. Jody might have been sort of a rival. I can't remember. It's been so long since I watched that series. And there are Pocket Pops here as well. Again, I haven't seen these figures listed just yet, but they'll be common figures, should be pretty easy to track down. I did share previously a look at the Loteria Pops, but here's another look at them, a more official look at them. And you see that there are 2 glow-in-the-dark variants that are on the way. El Diablito is going to have a glow-in-the-dark variant that's a PX Previews exclusive. That means it will be available with various retailers online. May see it in stores as well. And then there's the Entertainment Earth exclusive glow-in-the-dark La Muerte on the way. I think that one is pretty cool. So yeah, these figures coming up pretty soon here. Again, if you don't see them listed just yet, they will be available pretty soon. And then the boys, we have these figures here on the way based on Mother's Milk, Kamiko, A-Train, and Soldier Boy. And I did share a rumor previously that there is a glow-in-the-dark Soldier Boy on the way. Seems like that still could happen. You know, we'll have to wait and see though what happens with that. With Interview with the Vampire, I think I shared just 2 of the figures previously, but Lewis actually does have a Funko.com exclusive variant where he's holding the scythe. I think that's a nice reference to the movie, although I almost wish that he was in an action pose with it. Still cool to see though. And then of course Claudia does have that figure there. Now remember, there is not a Lestat pop because Tom Cruise does not allow the use of his likeness with figures. And I've seen some people saying that, well, Funko should just do it anyway. That would be a horrible business decision. I don't even really want to break that down. I think it should be obvious that that is a horrible business decision if Funko were to do that. You know, Funko has to do things legally and respect if somebody doesn't want their likeness used. Otherwise, it's a lawsuit, you know, so I'm not going to say more than that. I think that should be pretty clear. As far as some new sodas are concerned that are up and coming, Barb from Stranger Things, The Nun, Keely, and Hopper from Stranger Things. I haven't seen these listed just yet, but again, should be happening pretty soon. As far as SDCC is concerned, Funko is going to have their own little area going on, and that will include their Funkoville area. They're going to have a Blockbuster Rewind specific area, and of course Loungefly is represented there, and somewhere in the mix will be Mondo also. So yeah, a lot going on there with SDCC. And as far as the shared exclusives are concerned, the one that the general public will be able to pick up, those should go live online on Thursday, July 20th at 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you may want to make note of that date and that time. That is when figures should go live on Funko.com and with the shared retailers as well, including like GameStop, Hot Topic, and so on. Whatever they have should go live around that time or exactly at that time. Now, I'm going to get into some of the early looks of some of what will be available. This is by no means everything that's going to be available with SDCC. This is just some early looks, and there have been a few official reveals. So I'm going to get into these, but I want to stress that again. This is not everything for SDCC. And I did share rumored lists previously. Some things are panning out to be true. We'll still have to wait and see, though, how accurate that previous list was. But you see here already a look at #1 from Stranger Things. And also we have Trigon, which I definitely don't think will be the only DC item that we get. But I do like this design here for Trigon. Jurassic Park is going to have some representation with the Hatching Raptor pop. There's also going to be a Rewind figure of Ian Malcolm. They have this glow-in-the-dark Jurassic Park bag, and there's also going to be a Jurassic Park 30th anniversary collector's box, which it's kind of interesting to me that they're just going there with pop pins. They got a lanyard there and keychains. No pop though. That's kind of a surprise to me, but yeah, it is what it is. And then you see the posters that Mondo is going to have available. Very cool designs. I really like the colors on these, especially even with the Moon Knight though. It's kind of muted. You know, it fits the character. Pretty cool looking. This had been rumored, of course, that there would be a Heimlich figure on the way, Heimlich being from A Bug's Life. So it turns out that it is a diamond figure, and he has the butterfly wings going on, which is pretty cool there. And it actually comes along with a bag. There's also going to be Rewind figures for Buzz Lightyear and Peter Pan. We're going to get the WALL-E soundtrack and also the Up soundtrack, those being by Mondo. And you also see here the Stitch and Scrump Buddy mini backpack. There's going to be a Halloween 2 Michael Myers mask. This is with disguise, of course, up under Funko. So I'm not sure where that would actually be at the actual convention. You could track it down. That'll probably be a shared item. You know, we'll see what happens with that though. And it looks like they're going to have their previous mask available as well if you're actually at SDCC. There's going to be this We Are Groot mini backpack, which features, of course, Baby Groot and Rocket there. There's this Thor from Love and Thunder. There's also going to be with Transformers this Rodimus and Galvatron 2-pack. Okay, again, that's going to be a 2-pack. And you also see here this Soundwave Loungefly backpack, which looks pretty cool. And there's actually going to be a pin set, which I think will be sold separately, but it kind of follows up with Soundwave. Pretty cool looking. So yes, here is more DC with SDCC, and this is still not all that Funko's going to have as far as SDCC is concerned. I really think there will be more, and again, you can check that rumor list to see if those figures actually happen. But we do have here Barry Allen, based on the Flash movie, of course, and I don't see that one selling well personally, you know, considering the way that the movie has performed and everything that happened with Ezra Miller. Yeah, I don't see that happening, but of course, you know, Funko planned this well ahead, so that's why we're getting this figure. We'll see what happens with it. We also have here the Rewind figure of Batman, which does have a Chase variant, and it's actually the Super Friends Batman, which is kind of cool. You see here also there's going to be the Batman soundtrack, which again, that'll be by Mondo, and the Blacklight Bitty Pops based on Batman as well. And then there will be some Star Wars figures. Of course, there's going to be this young Princess Leia and the 3-liter Darth Vader soda, which had been rumored. You see here also there's going to be some bags by Loungefly, some mini backpacks. Now for the Wookiee that is pictured here, I think he does actually have a matching wallet to go along with his bag as well, but the wallets and the mini backpacks are sold separate from each other. Don't know if there's going to be any more than that with Star Wars. Again, we'll see what happens. So again, these are just some early looks at some things for SDCC. As more gets revealed, I will try to share that information with you all. I'm going to wrap this up with some rumors, and as always, you know, we'll see what rumors turn out to be true or not. As far as Bitty Pops are concerned, we could see Bitty Pops based on Friends, Avatar, that would be Avatar The Last Airbender, Five Nights at Freddy's, and The Nightmare Before Christmas. I could definitely see all of those happening. That Harleen comic cover still is rumored to be on the way. It's been a while since I addressed that, but I think I saw somebody mention it in the comments, so I just wanted to point that out. It's still rumored to be on the way. We'll see if that actually pans out or not. As far as Disney's 100th anniversary is concerned, we could see figures, and I'm not sure what type of figures these are going to be. I don't know if it's going to be Pops or something else. You know, when I learn more, of course, I will share that with you all, but we could see a new Moana figure, a Boba Fett figure, Black Panther, Captain America, and then R2D2 and C-3PO, and some type of 2-pack. We'll see what happens with that though. With the Barbie movie, we could see Barbie and Ken hot skating 2-pack, you know, them in those ridiculously bright outfits there. We could also see Western Barbie, Western Ken, Gold Disco jumpsuit Barbie, and President Barbie. And I wouldn't be surprised if there's even more than that based on that movie. With the boys, I already showed you those 4 figures, but there could be one of Becca Butcher as well. I can't imagine that being a very interesting looking pop, but I mean, her character was important to the series, so, you know, it is what it is. With Pokemon, we could see Apom, Luxray, Grookey, and Wooloo coming up on the way. With Dragon Ball Z, I'm not going to name the individual members, but we could see the members of Ginyu Force on the way here. With Demon Slayer, I did mention Nezuko leaping on the way previously, but it could be Nezuko leaping and not Muzzle, so this might represent when she was first transformed in the series. And then we could see Zenitsu as well recovering when he was basically laid up in bed. And then with One Piece, I'm not going to name all the characters for some of these anime because I'm really not sure of all the pronunciations. In fact, with One Piece, even though I have 3 characters listed here, I think there's a lot more on the way, and I may have shared those in a previous rumor mill. With Naruto, I think I did mention this one previously, the deluxe Kakashi with purple lightning that could be on the way. And then you see that there are some Bleach characters on the way, and Dr. Stone still seems like it's going to happen. I don't know if we've had any early looks just yet. I honestly can't remember, but yeah, if you're an anime fan, there's always plenty more on the way. And it never fails when I do a Funko News or I do like an anime related post on a community post, there are some people that say there's too much anime. I just want people to realize when Funko makes things for fandoms that are not your fandom, it helps the company, which helps them to make things that you are interested in. So, you know, that's something I always personally try to keep in mind. I wish more collectors would keep that in mind, that Funko can't make things just for one person. They have to address a lot of different tastes that allows them to be successful, and then they can make the things that you're interested in as well. So like I said, that's just my view on it, and I wish more people would take up that view as well. I hope that you got something out of this video. Let me know what figures you're seeing in stores recently, what figures you saw in this video that you're interested in, which rumors you hope pan out to be true. I love to check out the comments. If you haven't done done so already, please make sure that you drop a like on the video to show support. Do consider becoming a patron or a channel member as well to help support the channel. That would be greatly appreciated. Thank you all so much for checking this out, and I will talk to you all again real soon.